no. We're gonna review 4 different Transformers figures from 4 different eras. But before I review them, we gotta go back a bit because I got all of these from Bai. Bai is a proxy shipping service to get items from Japan delivered to you. There's a lot of very tempting items here. And to review in this video, I chose to get a Japanese exclusive MechTech Optimus Prime, a G1 Japanese Grimlock, Beast Wars Megatron, and Robot Masters Optimus Prime, which is cheaper than on eBay. Alright, so those shipping times weren't too bad. Seems like it was packaged fairly well. And first up, we have the Robot Masters Optimus Prime, looking in pretty good condition. It comes with a little DVD. This is a Japanese exclusive from 2004. Now, I never was a big fan of the Robot Masters design, but it looks really good in this metallic color. It reminds me a lot of Classics Optimus. It's really cool to buy a Japanese exclusive directly from Japan. Bai has many different stores you can choose to shop from. Obviously, I had to search for Transformers. Pro tip, if you search in Japanese, you might get some better results. That's how I found G1 Convoy. We'll take a look at the other figures in this video as well. I'm most excited for this movie Optimus Prime, which we'll review last in the video. He's looking pretty good in there. And lastly, in this packaging, we have the G1 Grimlock. Gee, I hope nothing bad happens to it in this video. The purchasing process was fairly simple. I have my coupon applied for this one, which you claim on the coupons page. You purchase down here, wait for them to ship to the buyer warehouse, where you can then request package consolidation, which is why they all came together. Currently for the US, we only have these 2 options for shipping, and they fully covered all my expenses for this video. New users can sign up with the link in the description for 10% off. Now let's get back to the first figure. His name is technically G1 Convoy from the Japanese exclusive Robot Masters line. It's a very simple style to G1 head sculpt, a little bit of paint for the forehead, mouthpiece, and the eyes, but other than that, there isn't much going on. The big gap for the transformation isn't great. Because the windows are translucent, you can see he's pretty hollow inside, which is kind of reminiscent of the original G1 toy. So G1 accuracy, I guess? I like how the Autobot insignia is actually molded on there and not a decal. I think that is really nice. Smokestacks are fairly simple. The rest of the arms is very G1-like with a little bit of extra detail. I like how the yellow shapes are molded in and painted. The hollow gaps are pretty ugly though. All this silver is paint, which is great. Now I don't like how there's this crazy gap in here and how he looks so skinny going down. I do think the silver legs look great. And here's the blue part of the legs, which I do think are done pretty well. The back is fairly simple. He definitely looks really great with the colors and the sculpted on Autobot insignia. He kind of stands out from the 4. Now he does come with a few extra accessories. The Iron Blaster is alright for 2004. I like the blue paint at the back. We get a translucent orange Energon X. Also, he comes with extra hand pieces for some reason. Not really... I don't know what I expected there. 2 extra blue weapons, which I've never really seen before. Inserted in this way. Yeah. Oh no, it fell. Bring back missile launching gimmicks on Transformers, please. Now I want to take a look at the product catalog. It's kind of giving Unicorn Trilogy vibes with the art style. I like how transform is 2 words. Some cool artwork. And here is the actual product catalog, basically showcasing a lot of figures from this line. And here's a look at the back. I love the bad English on here. The new world where metallic warriors gathers. That's technically a sentence. Join the Robot Masters and let the battle begin. The DVD is the first episode of the Robot Masters series, but it only works in Japan. For articulation, we got head rotation, up and down, arms out to the side, full 360 rotation, bicep rotation, and elbow bend, no hand rotation, waist rotation, legs can move forward, not far out to the side, back there, not really any leg rotation, a decent knee bend, feet can move back and forth. Now to transform it, and it's fairly simple. Rotate the head around and bring it in. Bring in both of the hands, bring the torso up, these side pieces go inside the figure, and rotate the torso all the way around to the other side, bring that down, and rotate the legs all the way up. Bend the figure like this, connect the legs, bring down the feet, and bring the arms into the side of the rest of the truck mode. I am noticing some translucent joints on here, which is kind of scary. And here's the vehicle mode. Now you might be thinking to yourself, wow, that sure looks kind of bad. Did you transform it correctly? Yes. It is supposed to look like this. It's like that on the packaging as well. It really does not look great. You can see the side pieces inside the windows. I don't like the gap down here. The way the arms fit in look really wonky. The head is clearly visible on top. The legs and feet still look pretty obvious. There's a little bit of detail inside there. I'm not really impressed by the vehicle mode on this, but the metallic colors make it look really good, and it's an alright figure. So we have a Beast Wars Megatron, a Grimlock, and an exclusive Japanese movie figure. Oh god, what happened to him? Okay, let me fix this. Alright, so here's Beast Wars Megatron fully transformed, and this is the Japanese Takara release. I mean, I would assume because it is from Japan. And since it is old, it is a little bit loose in some areas, and the back separates really easily. I think it's very cool to own an authentic 90s Beast Wars figure, although I can't wait to get to the Grimlock next, which is an original Japanese G1 figure, which nothing bad happens to at all in this video. This came out in 1996, and it's in pretty good condition still. I like how clearly defined his head sculpt is. You can't close this up for his mutant mask. Pretty decent sculpt work. The chest and abdomen detail is mostly accurate, it's just not colored in. I do like the dinosaur texture on it. His left arm is going to be mostly his tail, and he has a little claw mechanism. Since this is an older figure, there isn't a whole lot of detail in this area. Obviously, there's going to be some missing paint. Since I got this used, the firing pieces are missing, as well as the water gun that was inside the T-Rex head. Not really a big deal for me. Also, I prefer to keep these rotated the other way. I just feel like it makes it easier to handle. The dinosaur legs look pretty cool with the texture on it. Not much to say other than that it's cool to own a 90s Beast Wars figure. We do get some head movement. The arms can rotate all the way around, around, elbow bend. This arm can also rotate. There's rotation for the T-Rex head itself. The mouth can open. Waist rotation, legs forward, out to the side, back, rotation, knee bend, foot movement. Let's go ahead and transform this. This is my third time trying to transform this on camera. I don't know if any other creators experience this, but when you transform something on camera, it becomes 10 times harder for some reason. Rotate the arm around, flip the feet in, close the mask, separate the torso, bring the head back. I feel like I don't have enough space for this. Rotate the legs backwards, rotate the torso like this, bring the tail in. This works perfectly off camera, but on camera, it's a pain to do. Okay, I think that's good enough. These parts need to come up to the front. Move this out of the way so we can bring this up. And make sure this is down. Move the head up. Pray everything aligns. There we go. There's a lot of messing around until things line up in place. Adjust both of the arms. Close that. Bring these pieces up, covering the gaps on both sides. And here we have the T-Rex mode. Wow, that transformation was terrible to do on camera for some reason. Let's take a closer look at the Dino Boy. Great sculpt work in the head. Orange paint for the eyes. Impressive that all the teeth are painted in. This can move up and down and still rotate. A lot of nice spikes going down the back. Once again, I love the figure's texture. He looks like Barney the dinosaur. This isn't going to stay in place because I don't have the missiles for it. He still has articulation in the beast mode, so that is cool. So by modern day standards, this figure is kind of a mess. I still have never seen Beast Wars, but it's still cool to own a piece of Transformers history. And here we have an authentic Generation 1 Japanese Grimlock. So let's open this up. Oh, it's a bag. Okay, here he is. Oh no. Here he is, and he looks pretty good. A bit loose because it's old. I really hope nothing happens to this. I know some of the stickers haven't held up, but hey, it is a G1 Grimlock. I love the retro looking head sculpt, and we got red paint for the eyes. Here's how the mouth looks inside. We have the translucent piece here with some detail inside that you can see. Here's how the chest piece looks with the stickers on there. For an 80s figure, a lot of the sculpt work on here is really good. I love how the tail is designed. Seems like some of this is rubbing off. I knew I wasn't getting a mint condition figure. I'm just happy to have a G1 Grimlock. And we have this little plastic thing here that opens up for the Diaclone figures. Because this was originally a Diaclone mold. Head can move up and down, mouth can move, the arms can rotate, the legs can rotate, and the feet can move. Alright, I'm about to transform this for the first time. Hopefully nothing happens. So we're gonna flip the head back. This comes out to the side, same over here. This part of the arm is gonna go up, same here. Bring the chest up, split the tail at the back, and the legs do flip out at the back. And he might look very weird like that because we're not done yet, be patient. Bring the legs out to the side, and bring it down from here. Same here, bring that out, and bring this down. And here is G1 Grimlock. I think this is really cool to have. I never knew the head was so far back, but I do really like this. I'm surprised a lot of this figure has held up over the years. So the head sculpt is very simple. He's got a red visor going on. The chest piece is a very nice gold. We can see some details inside the translucent area. So this red painted piece is actually metal. And here's a quick look at the rest of the legs. Some nice detail on the inside of the figure. Now don't expect much articulation. It is a G1 figure. No head movement. The arms will rotate, and pretty much just a knee bend. This is one figure that is just going to sit on the shelf because I don't want anything bad to happen to it. Yeah, so it broke. I was trying to transform it back into the dinosaur mode for a thumbnail, and this piece snapped off. I guess I got a little too careless with it. I think I'll post a process of me trying to fix it on my second channel. I was really excited to own another G1 figure, and I'm grateful Bai was able to provide me with one. So hopefully I can fix it. Now let's open up the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. The packaging is pretty sun-fitted, but the figure itself seems to be in good condition. So here's the figure and the trailer. So this Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime was a Japan exclusive. He is a retool of a Voyager class figure that was released before him. There are some slight modifications, like the back is different, although I'm not entirely sure what else. Overall, this figure does look really nice. Here is next to First Strike Optimus Prime and the Dark of the Moon Ultimate Optimus Prime. Let's look at the head sculpt. I think it is done very well for a figure of its time. We have some silver paint for the front, translucent blue pieces for the eyes. We do have light piping. I do wish it was tinted blue instead of a clear plastic, but overall it's a great head sculpt. The chest and abdomen seem to be fairly accurate to the Dark of the Moon movie. Translucent blue windows, some very nice silver paintwork going down here. Some nice paintwork in this detailed area. Further down we have some brighter silver paint. Coming over to the arms, it does look pretty good. We do have a little bit of extra paint. The forearms themselves are a bit bulky because they have to form the front of the vehicle mode. Coming further down to the legs, I do like the sculpt work on here very much. Obviously it's not going to be as detailed as modern day Studio Series figures. And what is interesting is that we do have a faux wheel sculpt for the side of the legs. Now let's flip it over to the back where we can see some nice detail going on here. And coming further down to the legs, a lot of that sculpt work is very decent. So I'm very much liking this figure so far. Before we get to that trailer, I want to take a look at this. It's a little tough to take all of this out. There we go. Oh, there's so much in here. Oh my god. Ah, the tape. No. So these are instructions for the trailer. So this is about the card. An instruction for the weapon, it seems, just on one sheet of paper. The actual transformation instructions here. Robot mode to vehicle mode, and reverse instructions on the back. We never really get this, do we? Alright, so let's take a look at these now. So this was actually a card meant for a Japanese arcade game, I believe. But this was basically an advertisement for that. And as we go on the other side, we do have a bit of a product catalog. These seem to be vehicles with attack modes. I've never seen these before. Looks like we have some non-transformable figures down here and some masks. Let's open it up. So over here we have the Optimus figure that we have. I've never seen this Bumblebee figure before. We got Sentinel, Ironhide, Ratchet. Looks like a lot more figures underneath it. And the other side showing off all the Decepticon figures. Now the trailer this comes with is honestly very nice. Although I don't like all these like holes at the top, but from the side it looks very good. We have the Autobot insignia here. When you open it up and look at the inside, there's a lot of really cool sort of Cybertronian style detail. I like the Autobot insignia. Deluxe class vehicle modes can fit in here. Now does this figure from 2011 have good articulation? Head up and down, a full 360 rotation, arms out and all the way around. Bicep rotation. The elbow bend is actually a double hinge. The arms are on a ball joint so we can bring them in and we can rotate them. Waist rotation, legs forward, out to the side, a knee bend, rotation, and they can move back there. Foot pivot, and the feet can move from back here. No toe movement though. So he comes with a really cool weapon accessory. Push this out. It flipped out of my hand. If we push this, the blade comes out. Okay, so now it's staying in place. All right, so we have a nice orange color here, and the actual blade itself is a translucent orange with some Cybertronian inscriptions on there. Now let's move on to the figure's transformation. Bring in the hands. Let's move these pieces out of the way. Flip this back. Same here. We're gonna open this up, bring in the head. These fuel cans at the back are gonna come all the way out. Do the same with the one here. The arms untap from the side of the figure. Flip this down, and it's gonna reveal the actual windows for the vehicle mode. As you can see, these are the faux ones. That's an interesting way to do it. The arms are now going to flip around like this and go down there. Now it folds in and connects to that peg. Rotate it all into place, and once you've done the other side, move this part to the top, bring these wheels down, and that should help with the rest of lining this up. And both of these peg into that slot. Ow! Oh, my hand, I sprained it. I'm getting old. And just push it in. Carefully bring the legs back here, bring this up, this foot down, unfold the wheel all the way around. This rotates around to the bottom of the truck mode. And once you get both sides done, bring both of these down. And I know it looks like a total mess right now, but once we adjust everything, it'll look good. Move this forward and align this at the top, connect the legs at the back, connect the top together, and it does tap into the front windows. It can be a little bit difficult. It'll probably help to bring up the smokestacks and have the foot in place. And we basically gotta line everything up, bring this back, have it into place. And here's the vehicle mode for the figure. Now for 2011, this is a really great vehicle mode. For modern day standards, there's definitely some issues. We have this gap over here, which is not great. We have these bits sticking out. The back is very hollow. The trailer bed doesn't seem too great. It's a bit difficult getting some pieces to stay in place. We have the nice red for the hood with the blue flame patterns. And on the side, we have the red flame patterns painted in. Some translucent windows on here actually, so you can kind of see inside him. Rivets and truck detail on the side. We do have those mech tech ports. Not too great seeing the faux wheels in here. These parts are in silver, but the rest of the smokestacks aren't. And this area is just gray plastic. It would have been nice if this was painted in silver as well, but we do have some nice red paint going on the back here with the blue flames. Quick look at the wheels. They are pinned on, so they do all roll individually. The vehicle mode is alright. The robot mode really shines. Thank you to Buy for purchasing all these figures for me. New users get 10% off with the link in the description below. And if you want to see how I spent my time in Japan, I have a whole playlist for that right over here.